Hey, what's up, gamers? Skelemystyk. First of all, before we start the video, let me see if I can get this right. We interrupt our regularly scheduled video to bring you this important message. Okay, there we go. I did well enough. I did well enough. Stop. I did well enough. I think that I did at least. Anyway, the point of this video today, I was going to do the video that's next in my queue, but I've been asked a question a lot lately. And I was like, okay, look, instead of repeating this, I'm going to address it in a video. So please come watch it and you'll have the answers to what I think. The question before me over and over and over again was, Skell, what do you think about Wizard101 being added to Steam? What's your take on that? What's your opinion? What do you really believe? Well, folks, we are here today in Ravenwood and probably in a few other areas as I get tired of running around Ravenwood to talk about that very thing. What do I think about Steam-powered Wizard? Well, I think a lot about the Steam-powered Wizard, honestly. I really do. I think that, let's start out with, first of all, for those of you who are not aware, let me backpedal just one little bit here. Yes, Wizard101 is now being offered on Steam. That's one of the most important points of this video. Another one of the most important points on this video is if you have an existing wizard on Wizard101, you can't add it on Steam. The two are mutually exclusive. And that means you can't have one with the other. If you want to have Wizard101 on Steam, you have to start a brand new wizard. And as for what I think, let me stand in this beautiful little patch of sunlight right here because I like it. What do I think about that? Here's what I think about that. No, wrong answer. Do not do that. Come on, KingsIsle, do not do that. You'll get more people joining Steam with their Wizard101 if you allow existing accounts to go onto Steam. Now, I don't know why or whether or what, for whatever reason, that you're not doing that, but they're not. If you have an existing Wizard101 account, you can't put it on Steam. If you want to have a Wizard101 account based through Steam, you have to start a new wizard. What does that mean? That means a new membership or new crowns to buy areas or essentially, down at the end of the day, new money. That's what that means. I personally, I have Steam. I've had Steam before. Actually, I think I might have had Steam before Wizard101, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, I had Steam before I thought about Wizard101 being a part of it, most definitely, and I've got, as you all well know by now, an established Wizard101 account. Established. So that's all well and good, but you can't merge the two. That's one of my top, how am I going to put this nicely? That's one of my top sticking points with the thing. You can't merge your existing Wizard account with Steam. You have to start a new one. I don't really go for that. Why did Wizard101 start Steam? You know what? Let me go to a different area and we'll talk about that. What I think about that and why. I'm going to try to cover this stuff point by point. And maybe I'll just do each thing in a different area. Maybe. Alright. Let me go on. Okay. Before we get started on the next point about the whole Steam Wizard101 merge, let me pop up the page that refers to this. Right here. I'll put it up on this side. Right there. And you can briefly give it a look. If you want to give this a better look and you haven't seen it already, I will post the link for this page in the description of this video so you can read the full thing for yourself. I read through it myself, and there's a couple of things that I noticed. Like I said a minute ago with the whole, you can't have an existing account added to Steam. I don't really like that. That's true. There's a couple of other things in this document that I'm kind of shaky on, but okay. One of them is the whole 50 million players thing. Now, I don't know how long you've been around here, but boys, I am about the OSG in the OG cupboard around here as far as this game goes. I started about within a couple of weeks after Wizard101 itself started back in 2008. So I've been here, boys. I have been here through long. I have been here through far. Day, night, rain, storm. I'm almost like the Wizard101 postman. Neither rain, nor sleet, nor a sandy day. Yeah, I'm in the dark of night. It's one of those. Hey, you know what I mean. Anyway, I've been here a long time. I've watched a lot of stuff. And back in 2009, 2010, That was Wizard101's heyday. That's when they had a great big boat ton of players. So the statement that they have in their FAQ about joining Steam, about there being 50 million players, I think, honestly, I think that 50 million players total is like the total that has ever started an account. That is for sure not the number of people that are playing today. For sure. I mean, yeah, there's probably still millions. Okay, I can get with that. There's probably still millions. But there sure ain't no 50 million. Let me tell you what, brothers and sisters, there sure ain't no 50 million, not up in here. Oh, no, hell no. No, there's not. So, okay, fine. There's not 50 million people. Why did Wizard101 start this merge with Steam? Well, they started this, and this is, mind you, please, mind you, everybody, this is my humble opinion. My humble opinion. They did this merge with Steam, of course, to gain new players. But more importantly, to gain more new players economically. Because getting your thing on Steam, unless I miss my guess, Steam advertises for you. I know for a fact that they advertise various games, you know, through sales and whatnot like that. Because again, I've had Steam along with Wizard101 for a long time too. And you'll see it. And the new games, the exciting games, anytime there's a sale or a discount, Steam advertises that bad boy. Chapow! Because, well, Steam gets some money out of it too. Okay, so of course they're going to advertise it. So I think that the Steam merger thing sure is a way for KingsIsle to try to garner new players. But I think it's a way for them to garner new players economically. It's a lot cheaper, boys and girls, than throwing up a 30-second commercial every couple of minutes like they used to do back in the day whenever we were big, whenever we were powerful, whenever we were rich. It's a lot cheaper. So I think that is, in a nutshell, the basis of it. Is it my business to talk about it? Well, it's my business to state my opinion, so I'll do that. Is going to Steam a good move? Well, that was weird. You guys see that light thing? It looked like a meteor. That was weird. Anyway, is it a good move? It's not that it's a bad move. It isn't. No, it isn't a bad move. I mean, it can't go wrong for them. Don't get me wrong, because no matter what happens, they'll gain players. Do I think that going through Steam will gain them the kind of new revival and player base that they're looking for? The answer to that, nope. Nope. Wrong answer button pressed once again. No, I do not. Why is that? Because Steam is a place for games. Sure. But Wizard101, as all of you know who are watching my video here, or most all of you know, Wizard101 is not a new game. It's not even slightly a new game. It's not even a beginning new game. It's not even, it's a decade old. Okay, Steam promotes and shoots up new developed games. New games. That's what they're promoting all the time. You'll see, sure they have established games and all that. Sure they do. But Wizard101 is not that. You're not going to go on Steam, see Wizard101, and likely have never seen it before because it's been around for 10 years. It's like, let me pick this. Okay, just give me a second. The sandstone's killing me. I had to pick that up. Sorry. Okay. Let's use Warcraft. Warcraft is another name. Okay, that's a brand name. Warcraft. If you say Warcraft, people who don't otherwise game know something about Warcraft, or think they do. Regardless, they know about Warcraft. Why? Because it's been around for 13, 14, 15 years, something like that. It's been around, I don't remember when they started, but it's been around for a long time. That's the point. The point is, it's not a new game, and neither is Wizard101. Okay, I think that going to Steam might garner them some new players just randomly, but I don't think it's going to garner them some new players in the numbers that they might be expecting. Because it's not new, people have heard of it. Worse. And KingsIsle, guys, you know I love you. I wouldn't be playing this game still if I didn't. Worse. KingsIsle has garnered a reputation for how shall we say, less than exemplary customer service. Is it deserved? Maybe not. But regardless, it's like that thing, when you're in high school. A few popular people call you a nerd, and suddenly, boys, you're a nerd, whether you're really a nerd or not. I know this from experience. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really know this from experience. I was a dweeb, not a nerd. Okay, just so we got that cleared up. Anyway, they have garnered a reputation for less than happy customer service, for less than making their players happy. And now, mind you, it's not through a lack of trying. Anytime somebody complains about something, they try to fix the problem. But it's it's like that state when you're in a relationship at the point where it's going bad and nothing you do is right. You try to do something nice, you try to do something cool, and you're still, yeah, you're still the wrong answer. And it seems like that's where Kings Island Wizard101 is at right now with things. They haven't lost everybody, but it seems a lot of people are hating on the game for whatever reason. Usually it's for the mighty speed swinging band hammer. That's usually what it's for. Sometimes it's for the bans where someone's been banned unjustly or they feel it's been unjust or whatever, and they try to get to customer service, and customer service takes their time getting back to them, especially if customer service feels like they do deserve the ban. And sometimes they'll take a while to get back to them. Anyhow, point of the whole thing being, I don't think that the move to Steam is going to do what it is they hope is going to do, which is revive the game. Now, mind you, Kings Isle has taken some great steps here lately, revamping the graphics, you know, and trying to get this on Steam and trying to talk to people more, you know, new community manager, all that type of stuff. And they're taking steps. But is it too little too late? That is the important question. Because the one thing, this is a great screenshot right now. I'm going to use this for a screenshot for this video. Side note. The one thing that they are not doing, that they need to be doing, it is not putting this game on Steam. It is not answering everybody within the first 5 minutes of having a problem. It is not charging less for the game or making it free or any of that. The one thing that they are not doing, and I got a video coming up about this too, it just happens to be coinciding with this. The one thing they are not doing is putting out fast, new, original content constantly. Constantly. If you look at a game like, let me think here, Dead by Daylight. Maybe you don't play it, maybe you don't know anything about it. It's a killer and survivor game. Maybe you do know something about it. What are they doing? Constantly. Those boys are constantly putting out new content. New maps, new killer, new survivors, new content. New content. Warcraft. Sure, they've had the past couple of expansions that people generally didn't like. I don't know why. But Pandaria, people grumbled and griped and didn't like it. Legion, people grumbled and griped less, but they didn't like it. So far, this Battle of Azeroth thing is working out pretty good, and it looks like people are liking it, and they've taken steps in the right direction, and they're recovering. But Warcraft never dropped in the numbers like it seems that Wizard101 has. I mean, it dropped in numbers for sure, for certain. No problem, no bet. But Blizzard is like the great big giant guy, and Kings Isle is like the little bitty short dude. And you can't compare the two. Wizard101 and Kings Isle can't take the beating that Blizzard can take, because Blizzard's got 5, 6, 8 titles that are making them money. Kings Isle has got Wizard101 and the much and sadly often neglected Pirate 101. And then they're trying to get into mobile. All well and good, guys. Keep your bread and buttering while you're trying to get the meat on the sandwich. By all means, content, new content. That is the thing that is missing here. If you look back in the logs for time and content and whatnot like that, back in 2009, but 2010. They were putting out, hell, they put out 2 worlds in 1 year. I think it was 2010. They put out 2 worlds in 1 year. 2. Now we're here at Imperia. And Imperia was like last year, wasn't it? Imperia Part 1. And it looks like Imperia Part 2 won't be till next year, it looks like. But the point is, they're putting out the whole world, but it's going to take them 3 years to put out 1 world instead of 2 worlds a year. If they go back to putting out 2 worlds a year, they will revive this game. there's still enough of a fan base, enough of a, still enough people. If you make the content interesting and fast and pretty and interesting, you will have people playing your game. That's the one thing that they're not doing. This Steam thing, that's all well and good, but it's fluff. It is fluff. It is not, I don't think, it is not going to gain them what they're looking for here, which is a big, fat, player-based revival. Especially with the whole, you can't add your existing Wizard101 account to Steam. Because, let's face it, people are not looking to pay for the accounts that they have now. People, you hear screaming every day, make Wizard101 free, just charge for crown shop items, just charge for crowns, make your money that way. You hear them screaming that all day long. People are not looking to buy new accounts so that they can have a Steam link. It's a good thing that you can play with players who have Steam-based accounts rather than KingsIsle-based accounts, or at the same time, or vice versa. It's a good thing you can at least play with those people, because that would really screw the pooch. Really. So you can at least do that. But the thing is here, they're looking to go through Steam to revive this game. And what they need to do to revive this game is come out with fast, brilliant, new, regular content. And that's what they're not doing. So, that's what I think about the Steam addition to Wizard101 or merger or whatever it is you want to call it. By all means, I am sure you have your own opinion. Judging from my other videos, a lot of you have your own opinions. By all means, throw those opinions down there in the comments section. Hey, come to see me on stream. We'll hash this stuff out. We'll talk about it. Because this is the subject I care about talking about. By all means, let's do that. Let's talk about this. Not that they'll listen to our little lowly opinions, but they may just happen to hear something here or there. Maybe. Maybe it'll do some good. Maybe it won't. All right, I'm just about rung out on this. That is what I think about Steam and the new Wizard101 move to have Wizard101 accounts through Steam. Guys, wow. That's all I can say about it. All right. If you'd like to hang out with me live, I stream on Twitch pretty much every evening in the world. I've been trying to start at 5, but I usually end up starting around 7 p.m. So if you would want to come out and hang out there and see me live, maybe play some games together, maybe shoot the breeze. I have a great, great community there on Twitch. They are good as gold people. They are helpful people. They are friendly people, more importantly, in a game where it's not so easy to find friends these days. So by all means, come on out there, hang out with us. I would love to have you there. They would love to have you there. The Twitch link is in the description below. Come check me out. I'll see you there. As for this video, well, I had to do it. Some of these opinions may be unpopular, but they are my own opinions. They do not reflect KingsIsle or any of that other legal stuff. You know what I mean. I think that about covers it. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up, Skelemystyk? Haven't you ever wondered why it is that it seems like from Mirage on up, actually even before then, I would say for the average player from Dragonspire on up, it seems like you're just losing power, that you're not as good a wizard as